It is Thursday, the 12th of December, 2024. My name is Pigeon and this is my song of the day. Please excuse how fucked my voice sounds right now. I know that's not the best thing for an audio product, but I don't want to fall behind or skip a day in this show. So I am recording. Trust me, it doesn't really hurt. I'm just a bit strained. I hope it doesn't sound too bad for you. I'm just trying to record and not fall behind. So, I would get too nervous if I waited for my voice to heal. And what if it got worse? And I was like, well, I haven't recorded any episodes. Anyway, today we're talking about a song called Empire Ants by Gorillaz. I've mentioned before that Gorillaz are one of my favorite bands, and I've only talked about this is the third song of theirs I've talked about in the show. It's just so much music I listen to, I guess. But this is a song from their third album, Plastic Beach, from 2010. Same album as On Melancholy Hill, which I talked about before. It features guest vocals from Yukimi Nagano from Little Dragon, and I don't think I need to give it too much of an intro other than that. Just it's a standout song. Both of the songs that feature Yukimi Nagano on guest vocals are standouts in this album. They're great, and I feel like this has become a real fan favorite as well, But this has always been one of my favorite songs in this album. I love it so much. So let's go listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. There it is, Empire Ants by Gorillaz and Little Dragon. What a great song. It starts off so low-key, and then that bridge is just so transcendental, and then you get Yukimi Nagano's vocals, just such a lovely song. And lyrically, it's not lovely as such. It's kind of comparing the way that humans work, the way human society works, to ants in an anthill. Working for kind of the empire, as it says, but not getting to do your own thing, having a little time to breathe. And so I think I'll just go into the lyrics. Oh, joys arise, the sun has come again to hold you, sailing out the doldrums of the week. The polyphonic prayer is here, it's all around you out here. And if the whole world is crashing down, fall through space out of mind with me. So, oh joys arise, the sun has come again to hold you. It's another day, the sun is holding you, giving you its warmth, sailing out the doldrums of the week. So the doldrums are when the drums don't play, I think. So it's stormy, so it's blowing the sail by itself, so they don't need to play the drums to make them sail, I think is what it means. But it generally has come to mean inactivity, or depression. There's an Elbow song called Doldrums that I need to get to at some point. So, sailing out the doldrums of the week, the boring parts, right? The polyphonic prayer is here. It's all around you out here. So polyphonic means having two different melodies or two different voices, playing at the same time. And so you can think of that as all of the ants kind of walking in sync, calling that the polyphonic prayer, like wanting to break away from the ants, And if the whole world is crashing down, fall through space out of mind with me. So apparently there was another song from Plastic Beach that was scrapped called Crashing Down, which had the line, what if the whole world was crashing down through space? So this seems to be a reference to that song that was scrapped. They kind of took that line and reworked it in here. I love how this bit sounds, the way it kind of quiets down with and if the whole world is crashing down, it feels like the world is crashing down for a moment, What relevance does that have here? It sounds like he's saying what if things were different? What if the world was ending? Fall through space out of mind with me, come with me, maybe get free. Where the emptiness we leave behind on warm air rising blows all the shadows far away. The falling of the whole empire is here to hold you, rolling out and haunted till it sleeps. So this seems to be kind of talking about the winds of change, so to speak, finally breaking through the doldrums, falling of the whole empire, getting out of this societal rhythmic beat that everyone is forced to march to and breaking away from the empire ants, right? And that's when the doodle-doodle-doo bridge comes in. It's so good. I love how on Genius it's written as instrumental break in square brackets, and there's an annotation on it, and it just says one of the best moments in music history. And usually when people say things like that on Genius, they get downvoted, or people say, no, you have to actually say something about the song. This has 26 upvotes. People agree with this, I love how, one person's suggestion is just to replace it with holy shit. Anyway, the Yukimi Nagano part is little memories marching on, your little feet working the machine. Say, will it spin? Will it soar? My little dream working the machine. Soon like a wave, empires will fall. Closing in on you, they're going on. And then it just repeats that again. Although I do enjoy how the second time it's not little memories marching on, it's little memories, memories, memories. So, your little feet working the machine, my little dream working the machine immediately makes me think of sweatshops. It makes me think of people working against their will, Their little feet working the machine, like children working a machine. And then my little dream working the machine The only way you get people to keep working in places like this is promising them something better, even if they don't actually get it, you know? And then Little Memories marching on, tying into Little Feet Working the Machine. Again, it just really makes me think of kids working involuntarily. And so, like, when you have the first parts being the Damon Albarn parts being about the way society works together in a way that benefits like specific people, but they're all kind of made to just do the same thing over and over again and live a very particular kind of life. This bit here saying little memories and little feet and all that, it makes it think like it's pulling back the curtain, revealing like you only are able to enjoy that life because there's children in sweatshops doing the work for you, doing the hard parts of making your clothes and your technology and stuff, and then you can live your life that you live, you know? But then you get Say Will It Spin, Will It Soar, and then you get Soon Like a Wave, Empires Will Fall, and closing in on You They're Going On. So again, providing this little hope here, this little seed, that's like, this doesn't have to be like this. Someday it will change. I don't know why my voice suddenly got better. I guess I coughed hard enough. But yeah, that's pretty much the song. I love it so much. I love the lyrics. I love the vocals. I love that instrumental bridge. It sounds so good. But the rest of the instrumentation is great as well. The intro, the little like piano bit at the start, the echoey guitar, it just sounds so good all over, and it's mixed really well too. The way the music fades out at the start and then fades back in when he does that, and if the whole world was crashing down bit. It's just such a well-made song. I love the way this album is put together, except for like 2 songs on it. But for the most part, I love it. I mean, it's one of my favorite songs of all time. Sorry, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's not one of my favorite songs of all time, but it is definitely up there with, like, it's probably top 10 for Gorillaz. Every Planet We Reach Is Dead, as I mentioned last time, is my all-time favorite one. On Melancholy Hill is definitely up there as well. Just off this album, I also love Rhinestone Eyes, Stylo, To Binge, which is the other Little Dragon one, Cloud of Unknowing, and Pirate Jet. I do come back to Broken Sweepstake and Plastic Beach sometimes. Not as much as the other ones, but I do love them. Anyway, I think that's pretty much going to be it for me today. I've read all the lyrics and my voice is still kind of wonky, so I'm going to stop now. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, tell other people about this show. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Break it down.
Fucking Christ. My voice is not having it today, folks.